physicists have stumbled on signs that the cosmos is custom-made for life and consciousness. It turns out that if the constants of nature, unchanging numbers like the strength of gravity, the charge of an electron, the mass of a proton, were the tiniest bit different, then atoms would not hold together. Stars wouldn't burn and life would have never made an appearance. When you realize that the laws of nature must be incredibly fine-tuned to produce the universe we see, this is a quote from John Polkinghorne, who, by the way, had a distinguished career as a physicist at Cambridge University before he became an Anglican priest in 1982. He says, when you realize that, it conspires to plant the idea that the universe did not just happen, but that there must be a purpose behind it. Charles Townes, who shared the 1964 Nobel Prize in Physics for discovering the principles of the laser, goes even further. He says, many have a feeling that somehow intelligence must have been involved in the laws of the universe. An intricate design proves the existence of a designer. If I were sitting there in your group right now, I would ask somebody in your group to loan me their watch. And I'd take that watch and I'd ask you a question. I'd say, what if I said this to you? What if I said, would you mind if I took a hammer and smashed this watch? If I promised that I could put it back together, and here's how I'd do it. The way I'd put your watch back together is first I'd smash it into pieces with a hammer, then I'd put it into a paper bag, and I'd shake the bag. And eventually, the laws of probability would put that watch back together. Shake the bag, look. Shake the bag, look. Eventually, obviously, the laws of probability, it's going to come back together. Would any of you loan me your watch? I certainly hope not. I think you're smarter than that. William Paley, who first popularized the creation illustration that a watch must have a maker in the early 1800s, said it this way: the marks of design are too strong to be got over. Design must have a designer. That designer must have been a person, and that person is God. In Genesis 1:1, the Bible says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. In an honest search for truth, we will inevitably see God. I believe that with all my heart. We can see God in the creation that He's made, whether we're enjoying the stars on a cold, cloudless night as we're looking up at an incredible field of stars, or whether we're studying the stars through a space telescope, looking at one single star. Listen with me to this statement made by Robert Jastrow, who's the founder of NASA.